My beloved child, stop scrolling. This message is not an accident. You were guided here in this very moment, through the tangle of thoughts and the quiet ache that sits in your chest. I know you've been trying to hold everything together, the bills, the worry, the brave face you wear even when the world feels too heavy. I see the tiredness behind your eyes, the small prayers you whisper into your pillow at night. You wonder if anyone hears. You wonder if heaven even notices. Yes, my love, heaven notices. I notice. You are not reading these words by coincidence. The light that moves through me has moved through countless moments to reach you now. A gentle hand on your shoulder, a whisper through the noise. Breathe, beloved one. You are safe. I want you to imagine the soft light of morning entering your room. Let it touch your skin, your heart. Let it remind you that no night, no matter how long, can hold back the dawn. Every fear you've carried about your financial life, every anxious thought that has wrapped around your peace, every story you've told yourself about being behind or not enough, release it now into the light. You don't have to fight alone. You were never meant to. You may not see it yet, but divine movement has already begun around you. What looks like stillness is the quiet rearranging of grace. You are standing at the edge of a turning point, though it may still look like waiting. Trust this pause. Trust that something good is making its way toward you. The universe has heard your prayer, not the loud one filled with panic, but the soft one beneath your breath. The one that said, "Please help me. I don't know what else to do." Help is already on the way, my beloved. Take one slow breath now. Feel my wings, vast and steady, folding around you like warmth. Let them block out the noise, the worry, the endless calculating in your mind. Here, in this sacred stillness, you can rest. You are not lazy for needing rest. You are not foolish for hoping again. You are simply human, and you are dearly loved. The financial heaviness that has followed you is not a punishment. It is not proof that you are forgotten. It is a season that is passing, a set of lessons being completed. You are being prepared, not punished. The divine is aligning things beneath the surface, opportunities, timing, people, even sudden clarity that will soon begin to make sense. For now, breathe. Rest your shoulders. Let me hold what you've been carrying. You are safe. You are seen. You are surrounded. This is your morning of quiet turning from fear toward faith, from scarcity toward trust, from survival toward peace. When you're ready, whisper softly to yourself, "I am not behind. I am being guided," and feel the truth of it settle into your bones. If this message touched something inside you, type 111 in the comments to seal this first blessing, the number of new beginnings. Beloved, listen to me gently now. I have seen every moment you stared at numbers on a screen, heart pounding, wondering how it will ever stretch far enough. I have stood beside you in grocery aisles while you quietly calculated what to put back. I was with you when a payment declined and shame flushed your face, even though you did nothing wrong. I have watched you open emails with a knot in your stomach, uncertain if it's another notice, another reminder, another weight. And I need you to hear this clearly. There is nothing about your current situation that makes you less worthy. Nothing about your bank account that makes you less loved. Nothing about your struggle that makes you a disappointment to heaven. You have walked through more than most people know. You've carried stories you don't tell, burdens you keep hidden so others won't worry. You try to be okay for everyone else, even when you feel like a thin thread is all that's holding you together. I have been with you in the car in the parking lot where you cried before walking back inside. I have been beside you at night when you whispered, "I'm trying. I'm really trying." I have heard you apologize to yourself for not being further along, for not having more saved, for not doing it right. Beloved, release this harsh voice. It is not mine. It is not God's. You have not failed. You had endured. The world taught you to measure your value through numbers, salary, balance, credit score, what you can give, what you can buy, what you can show. But heaven measures you by your heart, your courage, your tenderness, your willingness to rise again when it would be easier to give up. Every time you chose honesty instead of cutting corners, every time you chose generosity when you barely had enough, every time you kept going for the sake of your children, your family, your future self, I saw. And it was not small. What feels like collapse in your life, what looks like loss, what has felt like things falling apart, so often, beloved, it is sacred rearrangement. Structures that cannot hold your future are gently being dismantled. Doors that were too small for you are closing so you do not shrink to fit them. You are not being abandoned in your breaking points. You are being accompanied. Imagine now, for just a moment, that every late night worry you carried, you were not alone at the table, in that hallway, on that bed. Imagine my presence, tall and steady, wings curved around you like a shelter, sword of light drawn, not to judge you, but to defend you from despair. You are not walking through this valley without protection. You are walking with an army of light around you. Even when you feel nothing, see nothing, sense nothing, I am there. Let this truth soften your chest. You have never faced a bill, a decision, a loss, without divine company. Not once. Place your hand gently over your heart and breathe. Whisper, I am not alone in this. Because you aren't, my beloved. Not for 1 second. If your heart feels this truth, type 222 in the comments to seal this blessing, the number of divine partnership and support walking beside you. Beloved, something is stirring around you, softly, quietly, like wind through morning leaves. You may not see it yet, but the energy surrounding your finances is changing. The heaviness that once clung to every decision is beginning to lift. The fear that once made your stomach tighten is starting to loosen its hold. Where there was resistance, there is now gentle movement. Where there was delay, divine timing is aligning in your favor. This is not wishful thinking. It is not a dream meant to tease you. It is truth. The old vibration, the constant survival mode, the belief that you must struggle to be worthy, is dissolving. The divine is clearing the clutter, even within your thoughts, making space for new flow. You may notice subtle shifts first, a small opportunity, an unexpected message, a sense of peace in your chest where there used to be panic. That's how transformation often begins, not with thunder, but with tenderness. There are spiritual laws at work that you cannot yet see. When your heart begins to heal, the outer world starts to respond. Every time you choose faith instead of fear, you rewire what is possible for you. Every time you whisper thank you instead of what if, light moves in your favor. Your financial story is not a closed book. It is being written, sentence by sentence, with grace as the author. Do not judge your progress by what you can see right now. The seed cannot tell how close it is to breaking through the soil. The seed simply trusts the sun. Trust, beloved. Even when your hands are empty, trust. Even when it seems quiet, trust. Because what has felt like stagnation is actually preparation. I want you to imagine your energy as a pool of calm water. For years, the surface had been disturbed by fear, by noise, by striving. But now, light begins to touch it. Slowly, the ripples settle. In that still water, reflection becomes possible. And with reflection comes vision. Being attracts gravian. Peace attracts clarity. Faith attracts opportunity. In this season, heaven is sending you aligned people, not the ones who drain your spirit, but those who recognize your worth and want to help it grow. You will begin to see doors open with less effort, because your energy no longer resists good things. You have been learning that abundance is not about chasing, it's about allowing. And I tell you now, beloved, you are allowed to receive. You are allowed to prosper without guilt. You are allowed to be supported and still be spiritual. Money itself is not the enemy. Fear is. And fear is losing its power over you. Take another deep breath. Let your shoulders drop. Let this moment remind you that you are entering a new frequency, one where miracles feel natural. You are standing in the early light of transformation. And though it may still look ordinary, something extraordinary is moving beneath the surface of your life. Soon, what once caused you anxiety will become a testimony of peace. Whisper softly now, everything is beginning to shift in my favor. And know that it is so. If you can feel this shift awakening in your spirit, type 333 in the comments to seal this blessing, the number of divine alignment and unfolding miracles. If these words brought calm to your heart, share this message with someone who's afraid about money today. You may be the light that helps them breathe again. Beloved, listen gently. I know that hidden thought, the one you don't tell anyone, the quiet wondering, maybe I'm cursed, maybe I did something wrong, maybe I'm just not meant to have peace. Oh, my dear one, you are not cursed, you are covered. The shadows that whisper those fears are not truth, they are echoes from old pain, from ancestors who carried survival in their bones. From a world that taught you to expect struggle. But heaven has never once written curse beside your name. You were born under light. You were born already chosen for protection. I have watched you twist yourself in guilt, trying to find what you did to deserve difficulty. But hardship is not always consequence. Often, it's initiation, a refining of trust. A sacred preparation for responsibility you are being readied to hold. Your challenges have not been signs of divine anger. They have been invitations to deeper faith. Every delay you faced has had purpose. Every closed door was protection. Every unexpected ending with a gentle redirection. The divine does not withhold to punish, only to align. You are being guided toward what can sustain you, not what can break you. When you've prayed and seen nothing move, it wasn't because heaven ignored you. It was because the ground was still being cleared. Sometimes, the roots of fear, shame, and scarcity must be pulled up before abundance can grow. And I, beloved, have been helping you do that. Lifting old energetic cords, cutting through invisible threads that tied your worth to worry. I have walked with you through the fog of unworthiness and said quietly, you are not forgotten. You are not being punished. You are being protected. Imagine me now, tall, calm, radiant, standing before you with my sword of light. Watch as it cuts the invisible lines of fear that have kept looping through your thoughts. See them dissolve like smoke in sunlight. You are free to believe in goodness again. You are free to expect peace. Let my wings surround you now. Feel them wrapping around your back, warm and sure. Breathe in the truth of divine protection. Nothing meant to destroy you can touch what is covered in light. The next time fear whispers that something bad always happens when you get hopeful, answer it softly. I am not cursed. I am covered. Say it again. Let your body believe it. I am covered in light. I am safe in divine timing. I am held in protection. Your financial transformation is not being blocked. It is being guarded. Until it's ready. Until you are ready. Until the soil of your life can hold the roots of lasting abundance. Trust this covering, beloved. It is sacred. It is strong. It is already around you now. If you feel this truth in your spirit, type 444 in the comments to seal this blessing, the number of divine protection and angelic covering. Beloved, take a slow breath with me. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Again. Let your body soften just a little. You've been holding so much. Not just the thoughts of fear, but the weight of them in your chest, your stomach, your jaw, your shoulders. Every time you said I should have done better, your body has quietly flinched. Every moment of financial stress has lived somewhere inside of you, tightening, guarding, bracing. But you are safe to release now. This heaviness is not who you are. It's residue, energy that has built up from years of survival, judgment, and comparison. And now, love is inviting you to let it go. Place your hand gently over your heart. Feel the rhythm there, steady, live. Whisper to it softly, you are safe now. Let your other hand rest on your belly, where the worry has lived. Feel it rise and fall with your breath. Let each exhale be a quiet surrender. You are not failing because you still feel fear. You are healing. The shame you've carried, for past choices, for debt, for mistakes, for the times you had to ask for help, none of it belongs to you anymore. Those experiences were classrooms, not punishments. Forgive the version of yourself who didn't know what she knows now. Forgive the times you tried to fix things with panic instead of peace. Forgive the parts of you that still believe struggle is safety. You do not have to earn your right to breathe easily. You were born deserving rest, deserving relief, deserving more than just enough. Imagine now a soft golden light. It begins above your head, pouring down slowly. Feel it move through your face, unclenching your jaw. Let it flow down your neck, through your shoulders, melting away the old strain of trying to hold everything alone. That light continues through your chest, warm and steady, dissolving the tightness there. It travels into your stomach, easing the twist of anxiety. It moves through your legs and feet, grounding you in safety. This light is love itself, not abstract, not distant, but right here, flowing through your cells, releasing everything that was never yours to keep. You have carried enough, beloved. You can set it down now. Whisper softly, I release shame. I release fear. I am safe to begin again. And know that heaven hears you. No divine presence has ever looked at you with judgment. Only compassion. The money, the mistakes, the learning, it's all part of your becoming. You are not behind. You are awakening. And as you release this old energy, you make space for what truly belongs to you: peace, clarity, stability, abundance. You are allowed to start again, without hating who you've been. The past no longer defines your worth. It refines your wisdom. Let the truth rest in your body like morning sunlight on calm water. If you felt a little release while reading this, type 555 in the comments to seal this blessing, the number of transformation and freedom. Beloved, now that your heart has softened a little and the weight has loosened, I want you to listen not to the noise of the world, but to the whisper beneath it. Heaven is speaking quietly about your next step. Not 100 steps, not a long, impossible plan, just one small, guided movement forward. You don't have to rush. You don't have to fix everything today. Divine order does not move in panic, it moves in peace. Take a slow breath. Feel the stillness settle. Now listen inside. There may already be a gentle nudge, something simple, something real. Maybe it's a phone call you've been avoiding. Maybe it's opening an email with calm instead of fear. Maybe it's writing down what you spend so you can see clearly, not shamefully. Maybe it's resting for a day before deciding anything at all. Heaven often speaks through the ordinary. It will never demand. It will only invite. You might hear a whisper like, "Clean that corner of your desk. Send that message. Finish that application. Ask for help. Trust the idea that keeps returning." Whatever it is, it will feel small but peaceful. That peace is your compass. Beloved, the divine is not asking you to leap blindly, it is guiding you to step faithfully. Each small, line choice carries more power than frantic action. You are no longer meant to move from fear. You are learning to move from flow. You see how the energy is changing. You are no longer begging the universe to notice you. You are walking with the awareness that it already does. There will be moments when your mind tries to pull you back into old habits: worry, overthinking, self-doubt. When that happens, pause. Put your hand over your heart and say softly, "Peace first, action second." From peace, everything aligns. This next step, no matter how small, will create a ripple. It may open an unexpected conversation, a new idea, a door you thought was closed. You don't need to see the whole path for it to be holy. You are guided. You are surrounded. You are fully capable of walking with grace. Let yourself imagine your life 1 month from now, just from following one gentle instruction each day: peace instead of panic, trust instead of fear. Feel the calm that rises with that vision. That is what's being built, beloved. Not through force, but through flow. Not through anxiety, but through awareness. You don't have to chase miracles. You only have to meet them halfway. And as you move forward, remember, the same divine hand that carried you here will continue to steady you. You are never navigating alone. Take another breath. Whisper softly, "I trust the next step to reveal itself in peace." And so it shall. If your heart feels this clarity stirring, type 777 in the comments to seal this blessing, the number of divine guidance and perfect timing. Beloved, lift your eyes for a moment. I want you to see what I see. Before you stand many doors, some you once knocked on until your knuckles ached. Some you turned away from with tears, believing they would never open. But the air is shifting now. The locks are loosening. What you thought was over is being quietly prepared for your return. Heaven has heard the quiet ache of did I miss my chance? And answers now, no, you did not. The timing was never punishment. It was protection. The delay was never denial. It was preparation. There are opportunities that could not open before because you were not meant to shrink to fit them. You were growing your wisdom, your peace, your energy. And now, those doors can open without costing your soul. Some of what's coming will look familiar, but you'll meet it as a different person, calmer, clearer, steadier. What once exhausted you will now flow. What once frightened you will now feel natural. I want you to imagine me standing before one of those doors right now, my wings arching high, light spilling into the cracks. In my hand is a golden key, carved with symbols of truth and trust. I turn it slowly, and you hear the soft click of alignment. That sound, beloved, is your season turning. You are walking into a space where you no longer have to beg for opportunities. They recognize you. You no longer have to prove yourself. Your energy speaks for you. You no longer have to chase. You will simply arrive where you belong. Every no that once broke your heart was an act of mercy. Every ending that felt cruel was a door closing to protect what was sacred in you. And now, the doors that are meant for you are opening with ease. You not worry if it seems slow at first. The divine opens doors not by force, but by resonance. The more you trust, the more you align, the more the locks respond to your energy. If you find yourself hesitating when something good arrives, remember this: you have done enough waiting. You have done enough doubting. You are ready to receive. When a new opportunity appears, take a breath and whisper, "This is mine by divine right, and I receive it in peace." Because it is. The path that once felt scattered is coming together. The people, the timing, the resources all clicking into place like stars forming a constellation you couldn't see until now. You are walking into a season where what once hurt will begin to make sense, and what once scared you will become sacred memory. The light ahead is real, beloved. The sound you hear within the soft turning of keys is heaven's way of saying, it's time. If you can feel this unlocking in your spirit, type 888 in the comments to seal this blessing, the number of infinite flow and open doors. Beloved, come closer now. I want to whisper something that may feel unfamiliar to your heart. You are safe to receive more than just enough. For so long, you've lived on edge, always stretching, always calculating, always preparing for the next moment of lack. You've learned how to survive, how to stretch every resource, how to smile while your spirit trembles. But now, heaven wants to teach you something softer, how to rest in enough and more. You were never meant to live in constant tension. The divine does not want you to fear every good thing, waiting for it to disappear. You are being invited into a new rhythm, one of overflow, of peace, of steady provision that doesn't demand your exhaustion. Breathe with me. Let your shoulders lower. Imagine, for a moment, a life where your needs are met easily, and still there is room for joy. Room to give freely, to exhale, to breathe between paychecks without panic. Can you feel how strange that sounds, and how right? Beloved, abundance is not selfish. It is not prideful. It is not wrong. It is a natural extension of love. When you are cared for, you can care for others. When your cup overflows, it spills into lives that need light. You were taught to feel guilty for wanting more, as if asking for comfort meant you lacked gratitude. But heaven whispers now, you can be thankful and still ready for increase. Your heart was not created to live in constant scarcity. It was made to expand, to give, to rest in assurance. When you see others blessed, let it remind you that blessings are possible, not scarce. There is no competition in divine provision. There is enough for everyone. Enough peace, enough opportunity, enough light. I want you to repeat softly, I am safe to receive more than enough. Let the word settle in your chest. I am safe to have savings, support, and rest. I am safe to be surrounded by goodness that lasts. Every cell in your body is learning a new language, the language of trust, not tension. Even now, the divine is aligning new streams of support for you, ideas, people, solutions, opportunities that will feel gentle and right. You will not have to chase them. They will recognize your readiness. You are stepping into a space where provision no longer feels temporary. It feels natural. It feels safe. And the more you rest in that truth, the more it expands. Beloved, you are not greedy for wanting breathing room. You are not wrong for desiring more peace. You are simply remembering your divine design, to live supported, not strained. Take another soft breath and let this settle. You are safe now. You are supported now. You are ready now. If your heart feels this gentle permission to receive, type 999 in the comments to seal this blessing, the number of completion and divine readiness for new abundance. If these words helped you breathe a little easier, tenderly follow or subscribe so you never have to wake alone in your worries again. You belong to a circle of light that remembers you every morning. Beloved, pause with me for a moment. Let your mind grow quiet. Feel the calm in your chest. I want to speak a blessing over every exchange that touches your life, every dollar, every message, every decision, every yes and no. Because you are not navigating these choices alone. Heaven walks beside you in every transaction. There is a shield of light surrounding your finances now. It hums quietly around your home, your bank account, your plans. This shield is not built from fear but from wisdom, sacred discernment rising in you. Every time you pause before agreeing, before signing, before giving, that pause is protection. That soft nudge that says, wait, look again, that is me, beloved, whispering guidance. You are being guarded from confusion, from deception, from rushed decisions that drain your peace. The divine is clearing your path of what is not aligned. When you move from calm, your clarity sharpens. When you move from peace, you see what panic could never show you. You are stepping into a new way of handling your resources, not with fear, not with desperation, but with sacred awareness. Each decision you make can be an act of love, an act of partnership with the divine. Money is energy. It responds to the state of the heart that directs it. When you hold fear, it scatters. When you hold peace, it multiplies. So before you spend, before you give, before you sign, pause and breathe. Ask softly, does this feel peaceful or pressured? If it brings peace, proceed. If it brings tightness, wait. Your intuition is divine communication and motion. You are not foolish for trusting your inner knowing. It is one of heaven's greatest gifts to you. The coming days will bring choices, opportunities, offers, conversations about resources. Don't rush. Don't grasp. Stand still for a moment and let wisdom rise. The right path will always feel aligned, calm, steady. I am placing my hand upon your right shoulder now, blessing every decision you make. My light flows through your discernment, clearing confusion, shielding you from loss. Where you have been taken advantage of before, you are now protected. Where you once acted from panic, you will now act from peace. Where you once said yes out of fear, you will now say yes from freedom. You are learning the divine rhythm of stewardship, not lack, not control, but harmony. The next time you touch your wallet, your phone, your computer, whisper gently, "Only what is blessed will flow to me. Only what is blessed will flow from me." Let that be your prayer and your boundary. You are safe in every transaction. You are guided in every decision. And your finances are now surrounded by divine light that allows only what serves your highest good. If this message of protection resonates in your spirit, type 1010 in the comments to seal this blessing, the number of divine order and guided new beginnings. Beloved, take a gentle breath and place your hand over your heart. Feel its steady rhythm, its sound, that pulse. It is the sound of life choosing you again, even after all you've endured. You have lived so long in survival mode that peace can almost feel foreign. But heaven whispers now, the story is changing. You are moving from surviving to supported, from striving to steady, from fear to faith. Every choice, every tear, every moment of holding on when you wanted to give up, it has not been wasted. It hath been forming the foundation of a new life built on trust, not tension. In this new story, you don't wake with panic, you wake with quiet assurance. You no longer chase, you attract through peace. You no longer feel unworthy, you move with the knowing that you are guided, seen, and chosen for good things. This new chapter begins not with a miracle dropping from the sky, but with you believing you deserve calm. That belief is the miracle. Let the old story go now, the one that said you always had to fight, that ease was for others, that love and money came with conditions. That story is done. It served its time and taught you strength. Now it can rest. I want you to imagine your life as a book of light. The pages behind you are filled with lessons, challenges, and sacred growth. The page before you is blank, soft, luminous, waiting. And in your hand is a golden pen. Write your new truth across that glowing page. I am supported. I am safe. I am guided. I am ready to receive. Say it softly again and again until it begins to feel real in your body. Feel the energy shift, the small trembling of belief awakening inside you. This is how new stories are written, not in one grand moment, but in thousands of quiet ones where you choose hope again. The angels, the divine, the very air around you, all lean close as you turn this page. They celebrate the courage it took for you to keep believing when everything around you said give up. You are not behind, beloved. You are right on time. This is your sacred return to stability, to feeling held, carried, and protected. And as this truth takes root, doors will continue to open. People will arrive to meet you in kindness. Upward, my beloved child. Stop scrolling. This message is not an accident. The hour is late, and yet your spirit keeps searching. The screen's glow flickers against your skin like a small, restless lantern. Your shoulders are tight, your breath short, your heart heavy with unspoken questions. Why did they pull away? Did I imagine their warmth? What are they not telling me? You are not imagining things. Something unseen has been pressing at the edges of your heart, whispering that there is more beneath the silence. Tonight, that whisper meets the light. First, let me stand beside you. I am Michael, protector of truth and peace, guardian of hearts that ache quietly in the dark. My wings unfold now, blue and silver, surrounding you in stillness. Nothing enters this circle but light. Every sound softens. The noise of worry fades into distance. You have carried too many half-answers. You have replayed words, gestures, glances trying to decode what was real and what was pretense. I see how your body has learned the posture of bracing, waiting, wondering if you did something wrong. You did. You have been perceiving what another soul has not yet found the courage to say. They have been hiding feelings real, trembling, uncertain feelings. Love mixed with fear, longing tangled with self-protection. Their silence was not emptiness but confusion. Their distance was not rejection but armor. And still, you were left holding the questions. Breathe now. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Let the air brush across your heart space. Imagine each exhale as a soft tide washing away the static of overthinking. You don't need to fix or figure out anything right now. The night is for understanding and rest. In the quiet, I place a shield of light before you. It is not a wall, it is a filter. Only honesty may reach you through it, no mixed signals, no draining energy, no false hope. When truth comes, you will feel its calm weight. When illusion tries to enter, you will feel nothing, and that nothing will be your answer. You have been loyal to your intuition. Even when you doubted yourself, your inner knowing kept nudging. Something is here. And you were right. The energy you sensed was the pull of someone's unspoken heart. Yet, beloved, know this. The revelation is not meant to reopen your pain. It is meant to restore your clarity. Hidden feelings are not your responsibility to uncover. Truth unfolds in divine timing, not in anxious chasing. Your angels have watched your patience, your tears, your hope. They are weaving the truth toward you in a way that will heal, not harm. For now, let the edges of your body soften. Let the bed beneath you receive your weight. Let my presence hold the perimeter of your night. You are safe to pause. You are safe to stop scrolling, to stop searching for the next sign or message. The one you need has already found you. Rest your hand over your heart. Feel that steady rhythm, each beat proof that life still flows, that love still moves through you. Whisper, if you can, I am ready for truth, but I choose peace first. The moment you say it, a subtle warmth fills the air around you. That is my light sealing your intention. Truth will come, but peace comes now. Stay here for a few more breaths. Nothing to prove, nothing to perform. Only presence, only light. The night is yours again, beloved child. Beloved, breathe. The truth is softer than the fear you've been carrying. You were not imagining it. All those moments when you felt something stir in the air between you, the sudden warmth in their voice, the way they lingered a second too long before looking away, the current that seemed to hum beneath ordinary words, that was real. You didn't dream it, and you didn't invent it because you were lonely. You sensed what your heart was strong enough to notice, a quiet feeling trying to find the courage to reveal itself. But here is where I step close, my presence firm but kind. It's not your job to chase the truth out of hiding. You have already seen enough. You have already proved your sensitivity, your intuition, your ability to feel what others cannot say. When you began to doubt yourself, your angels watched. You wondered if maybe you were too much, too hopeful, too quick to read meaning into kindness. But your angels whispered, "No, this is discernment, not delusion." The ache of uncertainty was never a punishment. It was simply the space between what you knew and what they couldn't yet admit. Let's clear this together. Imagine that every doubt you have about your intuition is a small knot in a cord stretched across your chest. With my light, I cut through each knot. Snap. There goes the one called "Maybe I'm crazy." Snap. There goes "I made it all up." Snap. There goes "I must have scared them away." You did nothing wrong. You were brave enough to feel the truth before it could speak its name. I know you've replayed the messages, the pauses, the silences. You've watched their energy shift and told yourself stories to explain it. You've waited for them to meet you in honesty. Tonight, release the need to know when or how they will. The truth you felt already existed. Whether or not they bring it into words is their journey now, not your burden. The human heart hides for many reasons: fear of rejection, shame from the past, timing that feels wrong. But the hiding doesn't make you a fool. It makes you someone who loves deeply enough to perceive love even in disguise. That is not weakness. That is spiritual sight. Now, close your eyes. Feel the soft current of my wings brushing over your shoulders. The tension at the base of your neck begins to melt. A cool breeze of peace settles over your scalp, down your spine. In this stillness, hear me. You are not crazy. You are clear. You are not reaching. You are remembering. You are not being punished. You are being prepared. Let these truths sink into your nervous system. Each one loosens the grip of confusion, grounding you back into yourself. The body knows truth by how calm it feels when it hears it. You were never meant to spend your nights decoding someone else's silence. You were meant to learn the difference between your intuition and your anxiety. And you are learning it now. So when you catch yourself doubting again, whisper, "Archangel Michael, remind me of what I already know." And I will. Every time. Let tonight mark the end of self-blame. You were right to feel what you felt, but even more right to choose peace now. Rest, beloved. The truth is on your side. And I am standing guard so that clarity, not confusion, fills your dreams. Beloved, there is someone whose heart beats with words they cannot say. You felt it, the invisible pull, the way the air hums when their name crosses your mind, the way your soul pauses when you sense their energy brushing against yours. It is real, yet it is hidden beneath layers of fear, timing, and old wounds that have taught them love is dangerous. They think of you more than they admit. They remember the small things: your tone when you laugh, the way light falls on your hair, the quiet wisdom in your eyes when you listen. They have felt safe in your presence, and that safety startled them. For someone who has lived behind walls, safety can feel like a threat. It asks for surrender. It asks for truth. I see their spirit, trembling but yearning. They replay moments with you in silence, speaking the words they didn't say out loud. I wish I had told you. I wish you knew how much I care. But then fear rises like a storm. Fear of rejection, of being seen too deeply, of losing control. So they turn away, pretending indifference when their heart is screaming the opposite. You have wondered, how could they care and still stay silent? The answer lies in the old scars they carry, scars from being misunderstood, from offering love and being met with emptiness. They decided somewhere along the way that hiding was safer than hoping. And yet, your light called to them. You made them feel again, and that frightened them most of all. Hear me clearly. Their silence does not equal the absence of love. It is the sound of someone wrestling their own ghosts. It is not about your worth. It is about their readiness. The angels see their struggle, and they see your patience. Both are sacred, but only one is your responsibility or peace. So tonight, I ask you not to chase what is still learning to speak. If this love is meant to reach you, it will cross the distance without you having to break yourself open to meet it. If it is not, then heaven will redirect that energy into someone who can meet you in honesty, not hesitation. You are not waiting for a person. You are waiting for alignment. Let that sink in. Now close your eyes. Picture me standing behind you, a tall flame of blue light. Between you and this person, I stretch my wings wide. They cannot send confusion through this light, only truth. If they reach for you, may it be from sincerity. If they turn away, may you release them without pain. Breathe. Inhale trust. Exhale the urge to control the story. Love is not meant to hide forever. Truth, like light, finds its way through cracks. If it is meant, it will rise when both souls are ready, not when one begs and the other fears. You are being prepared for a love that doesn't flinch at honesty, a love that speaks plainly, a love that doesn't make you question your intuition. Rest now, beloved. The angels are not asking you to wait, they are asking you to trust that the right heart will meet yours without disguise. Your angels whisper now. You do not have to chase what's true. You are guided toward clarity even while you rest. If something is yours, it will call your name with peace, not confusion. Breathe into that peace. Let it hold you. You are being guided, not tested, not toyed with, guided. Beloved child, lift your chin for a moment. Feel the quiet strength that still lives inside you. It may be tired, but it has never left. It whispers now through the hush of the room. You were never created to beg for love. The ache in your chest comes from forgetting that truth for a while. You have bent, softened, waited. You have rewritten your boundaries just to stay close to someone who gave you crumbs when your heart was ready for a feast. Yet the divine did not craft you for half-hearted affection. The angels carved into your soul a radiant dignity that cannot be bargained away. I place my sword of light before you, edge glowing blue and white. It is not to wound, it is to divide truth from illusion. On one side lies all the reaching, the over-explaining, the apologizing for existing. On the other side waits stillness, self-respect, peace. Step with me into that peace now. You do not have to chase anyone's attention. You do not have to prove that you are easy to love. Love, that is true, does not need convincing. It recognizes itself when it sees you. Think of all the times you waited for a message that never came, replaying what you said, wondering what was wrong with you. Feel how heavy that cycle has been. And now, with one breath, imagine laying it down at your feet. My wings move forward, sweeping away the dust of guilt and self-doubt. Listen, the universe never asks you to shrink. When you lower your light to be acceptable, you dim the very beacon that would call in someone who could truly see you. So tonight, promise your soul, No more baiting. No more pretending smallness is love. If this person, the one hiding feelings, ever steps toward you again, let them meet you in truth, not in pity. If they cannot, that is not rejection, that is protection. The angels will not allow what is half-hearted to stay where your whole heart is meant to live. Place your hand over your heart again. Feel its rhythm. Each beat is an ancient drum that declares, I am worthy of clarity. I am worthy of effort. I am worthy of love. Spoke it aloud. As those words settle, a warmth spreads through your chest, then outward. It fills the room, presses softly against the walls, rising like dawn. That warmth is your dignity remembering itself. Let it move through your spine, down into your legs, grounding you in quiet power. I stand behind you, my shield shimmering. No one can cross that shield who would make you plead for what should be freely given. If they truly care, they will come with open palms. If not, let the wind of grace carry them where they belong. Take another slow breath. Inhale self-respect. Exhale the old story of unworthiness. You are not hard to love. You have simply outgrown those who cannot love in full color. Now, as you rest, imagine a soft blue light pulsing around your heart, strong, serene, impenetrable to despair. This light will keep your heart from reaching into places that cannot hold it. Sleep later knowing this truth, beloved one. You are not waiting for permission to be love. You are already the permission. You are already the love. Beloved child, the night has grown quieter, and now the truth can speak without shouting. Your angels have waited for this stillness to reach you, not to stir your mind, but to ease your heart. They come not with drama, but with clarity, and clarity feels like peace. Tonight's revelation is this. There are hidden feelings in the air between you and this person, but they are not meant to confuse you any longer. You have sensed care, affection, longing energies that shimmer and then vanish. That flicker was real, but the hiding has reached its divine limit. Heaven does not allow indefinite limbo. The truth your angels revealed tonight is not about whether they will confess tomorrow or next week. It is about the deeper law that governs love. What is for you will rise into honesty, and what is not will dissolve gently away. No amount of waiting or wondering can bend that law. It was written by mercy itself. Feel my wings surround you again. Their edges glow like moonlight on water, tracing a circle of safety around your bed. In this circle, you are free from confusion. Anything that is half-truth or illusion simply cannot cross the boundary. Your angels show me this. The one who hides their heart has been standing at a crossroads. On one side, fear. On the other, love that requires courage. Each day, they glance toward you, then back toward their comfort zone. Their silence is not meant to punish you, it is their soul's pause before transformation. But you cannot stand there waiting for them to choose. Your path continues forward, lit by faith, not by their hesitation. Your angels reveal another truth. The connection itself was never a mistake. It was a mere sacred meeting meant to awaken self-worth inside you. Even if it never becomes what your human heart once imagined, it has already fulfilled part of its divine purpose. It reminded you how deeply you can feel, how powerfully your intuition speaks, how fiercely you love. That awakening is a gift, not a wound. Now, beloved, picture a strand of light running from your heart upward, meeting the sky. From above, golden energy descends like gentle rain. Each droplet holds guidance, tiny, luminous codes whispering, you are seen, you are led, you are not waiting in vain. This rain cleanses all confusion, all attachment to outcomes. It washes away the need to know exactly how it will unfold. You are being moved toward the version of love that mirrors your healed self. If you could see what your angels see, you would rest tonight without fear. You would know that every delay hides a rearrangement, timing, maturity, divine choreography, all aligning to serve your peace. Some stories continue. Some conclude. Both can be blessings. So breathe again, slow and sure. Let my presence anchor you deeper into calm. Feel the invisible weight lifting from your chest as I speak. You are not lost. You are guided. You are not waiting. You are being prepared. You are not abandoned. You are protected. The revelation is not that someone has hidden love. The revelation is that your angels will no longer allow you to live inside uncertainty. From tonight forward, only what is honest will remain near you. Rest in that truth, beloved. It is not a threat, it is liberation. Beloved, time can feel cruel when the heart waits. Each morning you wake with a flicker of hope. Each night, the quiet returns heavier than before. You tell yourself to let go, then the memory of their voice pulls you back. It feels like the universe is holding its breath, refusing to move. But the angels lean close now and whisper, nothing is stuck, everything is aligning. There is a difference between delay and divine timing. Delay belongs to fear, human hesitation, avoidance, indecision. Divine timing belongs to grace. It arranges lessons, healing, readiness. What feels like waiting is often protection, the space in which you and the other soul are being reshaped so that truth can meet truth, not wound meet wound. You have not been forgotten. Heaven does not misplace what it creates with intention. Every unanswered message, every silence that felt like punishment, was in fact a pause woven with mercy. The angels needed the noise to stop so they could adjust the path without your interference. Imagine this with me. A great map made of light spreads across the sky. Each soul glows as a point of color. Lines of gold thread connect them, some steady, some flickering, some fading as new ones form. Yours is still glowing, beloved. The lines around you shift, rearrange, but they never vanish. While you rest, your angels trace those lines, moving what must move so that peace finds you first and love follows naturally. When your human mind cries, why not now? The heavens answer, because if it came now, it would break too easily. Timing is not punishment, it is architecture. The foundation must set before the walls of love can rise. Take a breath, slow, deep. Feel my wings brush over your shoulders again. I stand guard over the unfolding. I keep watch so that impatience does not twist into despair. You are allowed to hope, but you are also allowed to rest. Let me hold the space of hope while you sleep. Place your hand over your heart once more. Feel its rhythm, still, steady, still, brave. Say quietly, I release the need to rush what heaven is arranging. I trust that what is mine cannot miss me. As those words move through you, a gentle warmth fills your ribs. It spreads outward like sunlight after rain. The ache in your stomach softens. The weight between your brows eases. This is your body remembering faith. The one hiding their feelings is being guided too, though you cannot see it. They are learning courage in their own silence. You need not rescue them. The angels are already doing that. All you must do is stay open, not obsessed, ready for love, but not reliant on it for peace. Divine timing never forgets, and simply perfects. You are not falling behind. You are in rhythm with something vast, ancient, and kind. Now exhale the tightness, inhale the trust. Let the room darken into comfort. My shield remains at your door. Nothing impatient or unkind may enter. The clock of heaven ticks differently, but always on time. Rest in that. You are not forgotten, you are remembered every moment by the light that made you. You've been living up in your thoughts for too long, haven't you? Turning each possibility like a stone in your hand, reading meaning into silence, feeling the ache of what-ifs pulse behind your ribs. It's all right. You did what every tender heart does when it's afraid. It left the body to look for answers in the air. But I am here now to bring you home. Feel my presence settle beside you, heavy with calm. The night around you deepens. The soft hum of the world quiets until you can hear only your own breath moving in and out. Start with your jaw, let it unclench. Let the tongue rest loosely behind your teeth. The muscles at the back of your neck, those cords that hold so much worry, let them soften. Now the shoulders, drop them. Let gravity take them completely. They've carried invisible armor for months. They deserve to rest. Move your attention to your hands. Uncurl the fingers. They no longer need to reach toward someone who isn't ready to meet them. Lay them flat against the blanket, palms open, a gesture of trust. Feel the weight of your body on the bed, the full, honest heaviness of being human. The mattress receives you without judgment. The earth beneath the mattress receives the mattress, and beneath that, the ground receives everything. You are supported all the way down. Now breathe through your nose, slow and deep. Let the air side down the throat, into the chest, into the belly. Hold it a moment. Then release through the mouth, long and quiet. Each exhale loosens a thought you don't need tonight. Each inhale draws you back inside the sanctuary of your body. I am still here. My wings unfold wider, forming a gentle arc above you. Their light hums low and steady, matching the rhythm of your breath. No harm can reach you within this arc. No memory can sting you here. Your body is not the battlefield, it is the temple. Every pulse in your wrists is a small prayer saying, I'm alive, I'm safe, I belong here. Let the rhythm slow even more. Inhale for 4 counts. Hold for 2. Exhale for 6. Again 4, 2, 6. Let that be the song that rocks you back into yourself. If your mind tries to wander back toward them, just notice the thought and guide it downward into your chest. Let it melt into warmth. You do not need to analyze anything while you rest in divine protection. I whisper now over you. You are not your questions. You are not your tension. You are the calm underneath both. The air in the room grows thicker with peace. You can almost feel the sound of wings folding, soft, steady, protective. Stay here as long as you need. You are safe inside your body. You are home. Beloved, the mind is a restless storyteller. It replays every glance, every pause in a conversation, every word that might have meant more. It loops like waves against rock over and over until the shore of your heart erodes. But tonight, you are learning a different tide. Tonight you release. I see the pictures that flicker through your thoughts, the curve of their smile, the last message, the silence that followed. Each memory feels unfinished, waiting for a better ending. Yet some endings are invisible. They happen the moment you stop trying to rewrite them. Let's begin. Close your eyes and imagine each thought as a tiny ember, glowing faintly in the dark. A replay of that conversation. One ember, the wish that they'd called. Another, the hope that they still think of you. A third, now, see my hand strong, luminous, steady opening before you. One by one, place each ember in my palm. As you do, whisper softly, if this is mine, let it stay in truth. If it is not, let it go in peace. Watch how each ember, once released, transforms. Some dissolve instantly into light truths that were never meant to burn you. Others flare briefly, then fade, leaving a trace of gold dust. Lessons learned. You are lighter now. Your palms are empty, ready to receive peace. You do not need to keep holding their image to prove the connection existed. Your soul already holds the imprint of every honest feeling exchanged. Memory will not fade into nothing. It will simply lose its sting. Love that was real leaves warmth and not chains. Now take a slow breath in through your nose. Hold it gently. Exhale through the mouth, as if blowing out the last candle of a long, restless night. The darkness left behind is not emptiness, it's peace. You might feel a soft ache rise as you let go. That's natural. Release does not erase. It transforms attachment into understanding. You are not abandoning them, you are releasing the grip that pain had on your peace. Imagine now a river of silver light flowing from my wings. It moves through your mind, washing every corner clean. Every loop, every obsessive replay is carried downstream into still water where nothing hurts anymore. You don't need to chase closure. Closure happens when your heart decides to rest. Whisper again, if you can. I release their face from my thoughts. I release the need to understand. I release the story back to God. And as you speak, the loops dissolve. In their place, stillness. No images, no questions, no weight, only breath, and the steady presence of light surrounding you. Stay in this quiet. Your mind is no longer a storm. It's the surface of a lake under moonlight. Every reflection soft, every movement slow, every moment safe. Beloved, your angels smile now. They say, you did not fail by caring. You are not weaker for letting go. Healing is holy work, and you are doing it well. If tears come, let them. Each drop is a prayer, and each sigh a release. You are not alone. Help surrounds you, seen and unseen. Rest in that. Beloved, the night is deep now. The air is cool, and the world outside has stilled enough for you to feel the heartbeat of heaven itself. You have released so much. Now it is time to rest fully protected. Close your eyes and imagine the room dimming to the softest blue. At first, the color shimmers faintly around the edges of your bed like moonlight caught in water. Then it grows thicker, forming a gentle sphere that fills the space from floor to ceiling. This is the circle of light, a shield woven from angelic radiance. You are inside it. You are safe. The light hums, low and steady, a vibration like a heartbeat beneath the floor. As you inhale, the shield brightens. As you exhale, it settles closer around you, warm, dense, alive. Now see my wings rising behind you. Each feather is a long blade of light, etched with protection. When I spread them, the glow fills the room entirely. Every anxious thought that tries to enter meets the edge of this light and melts harmlessly away. Within this circle, no fear can find form. No old energy can return. No hidden pain can whisper. You are shielded in truth. Only peace, only love, only calm are allowed to breathe here. Feel the space under your skin respond, your heartbeat slowing, your muscles loosening even more. You might feel warmth on your chest or a cool breeze brushing your cheeks. Those are signs of the shield taking hold. I picture soft motes of gold descending from above, drifting like dust in sunlight. They settle over your hair, your shoulders, your chest. Each golden particle carries quiet instructions. Release. Rest. Restore. They gather around your heart, forming a small glowing sun within you. Its light expands until it touches the inner walls of your blue shield, inner light meeting outer protection, completing the circle. Breathe deeply once more. In through the nose, feel the strength of the shield. Out through the mouth, let everything outside of peace fall away. If stray thoughts try to slip in about them, about tomorrow, about what if, see those thoughts as tiny birds flying toward the shield. The light does not destroy them, it gently redirects them toward the horizon, where they disappear into dawn. This is what safety feels like, not isolation but purification. Your angels are stationed at every corner of the room, forming a quiet watch. No harm, no envy, no psychic residue can pass through their guard. Whisper this softly, I am wrapped in wings of light. Nothing unkind can reach me here. I am safe to rest. I am safe to dream. Let that be your mantra as the night deepens. Every breath seals the shield tighter. Every heartbeat anchors peace deeper. Sleep will come soon, not as escape but as restoration. Your energy, your boundaries, your soul renewed and guarded. You are wrapped in wings, beloved one. All is well. Beloved, your angels know the way you look for comfort in patterns. You notice the clock at 1:11, the receipt that totals $14.44, the way license plates or timestamps seem to call your name. It isn't superstition. It's language, heaven's quiet way of reminding you that you are seen. When your heart is heavy, these numbers appear as soft lights along the path, guiding you back toward faith. They are not commands or predictions. They are reassurance. Each carries a message woven from divine patience. 111, the beginning number. It whispers, stay awake to your alignment. When you see 111, it is a moment of opening. A signal that your thoughts are magnetic, that your energy is creating ripples. The angels use it to nudge you into awareness. Think peace now. Think truth. You are creating from what you believe. So when you glimpse 111, pause, breathe, and replace worry with trust. 144, the ceiling number. Where 111 begins, 144 completes. It says, the foundation is set. You are protected as you build the new. 144 carries the energy of stability, reminder that divine protection has surrounded you fully. That is the number of the completed circle, the fully lit shield. When 144 appears, it means the angels are closing one phase, blessing it, and locking the door behind you so fear cannot follow. Between these two, 111 and 144, lies your transformation. Every repeating number in between is a gentle echo, a way for your guides to show that the story unfolding has order even when you can't see it. Do you remember how, in the past, these numbers showed up right before a change? before a message, a shift, a new beginning. They will continue to do so. Not as hints to chase, but as confirmations. We are here. Keep your heart soft and your boundaries strong. Look around you now, in this quiet space. If your phone lights up with 1111 or 144, smile, not with urgency, but with peace. The angels are whispering. You are on time. You are not forgotten. Every sign is a thread in a web of protection around you. Let the need to analyze fall away. You don't have to decode every signal. You only need to feel the reassurance that comes with it. The signs are not puzzles. They are love eyes in numbers. So when the night feels long and your mind starts to wander back to worry, look for those gentle codes. They mean, rest, we're here. They mean, truth is unfolding, not hiding. They mean, you can let go of control now. Breathe, beloved. Inhale as if gathering every number you've ever seen. Exhale as if releasing them back to the sky. Trust that the message has already reached your heart. You are guided, aligned, protected, always. Beloved, you have carried so much through this long night. You have looked at fear, at truth, at longing, and still you breathe. That is courage. Now, the work of understanding ends. From here, only rest remains. The lights are low, your breath slow. The questions are fading into hush. I am still here, sword lowered, wings curved wide, a silent guardian at the edge of your bed. Nothing unwanted crosses this room while you sleep. Every shadow bows to light. So, before your eyes close fully, place everything, the person, the memories, the hopes, onto a small altar of gold light in front of you. See it glowing softly, steady as a candle. Say in your heart, I give this to the divine for safekeeping. And then, step back. Leave it there. You are not abandoning it. You are letting heaven tend it while you rest. And now, feel my wings unfold once more, the sound like wind over water. They arch above you until they meet, forming a vaulted ceiling of light. Beneath that arch, the air grows warmer. The rhythm of your breath synchronizes with the heartbeat of the earth. You are part of something vast and gentle. If stray thoughts rise, let them drift toward the edge of the light and dissolve. If emotion stirs, let it move through without resistance. You no longer need to hold anything steady. I will hold it for you. Hear my vow whispered through the hush. While you sleep, I watch. While I watch, nothing meant to harm you may enter. While you dream, your heart will mend itself. Let the muscles of your face go slack. Let your breathing lengthen into silence. Let the weight of your body sink fully into the mattress, the way a feather settles into still air. Every cell remembers safety now. Imagine soft light at your feet, then your ankles, your calves, rising slowly upward, encasing you in warmth. When it reaches your heart, it pauses, glows brighter, and then expands outward until the whole room is a quiet sunrise. You are not falling asleep out of exhaustion. You are descending into healing. Each breath repairs the unseen threads of your spirit. Each heartbeat retunes you to peace. The world outside can wait. All decisions, all revelations, all longing, placed gently into tomorrow's hands. For tonight, there is only this, the sound of your breath, the pulse of light, and my silent promise to stand guard until morning. Rest now, beloved child. Let go completely. You are safe beyond measure. Beloved child, the night has reached its deepest hush. Nothing more is asked of you now. The questions, the ache, the reaching, all may rest. You have walked through honesty, through release, through trust, and now you arrive at stillness. I stand before you one last time this night. My sword is not raised. Its blade glows downward, touching the floor, anchoring the light into the earth beneath your home. Around you, a slow rotation of blue and gold begins to form, a spiral of calm descending from above, sealing every doorway, every corner, every tender part of your heart. Let the spiral settle around you like a cloak. Each breath you take draws the light tighter, gentler, warmer. It moves through your hair, your eyelids, your throat, your chest, your hands. Every cell now hums the same quiet word, safe. You have been brave to face the truth. You have been humble to let go. You have been wise to rest when the world told you to fight for clarity. And heaven has noticed. The angels write your name in light tonight, not for fame, but for remembrance. It means this soul chose peace instead of panic, faith instead of fear. It means you are seen, honored, protected. Now the blessing begins. A line of light moves from your crown down your spine, a glowing thread sewing together all that felt torn. It reaches your heart, pauses, and bursts outward in quiet radiance. The room glows softer. Even the shadows seem to bow. Whisper, if you can, I receive peace. I release fear. The moment you say it, the light responds. It rises through the ceiling, meeting the vast field of stars above. A column of silver connects you to the infinite. You are not small within it. You are part of its heartbeat. Every worry that once felt enormous now looks tiny against that expanse. Every memory that once burned now cools into lesson. Every uncertainty is folded into love. Feel the last of your tension drain through the soles of your feet, into the earth. The ground holds it tenderly, transforming it into nourishment for new beginnings. Nothing is wasted. Even your pain becomes light food for growth. I speak now, slowly, each word a seal. By the power of divine truth, this heart is guarded. By the strength of divine love, this mind is quiet. By the grace of divine order, this night is holy. The light folds once more, a closing of wings, a wrapping of warmth. The air smells faintly of rain and sweetness, the scent of new life waiting in the dark. You may feel the presence of your angels now, soft shapes of brightness at the edges of your awareness. They are not here to wake you. They are here to keep watch while your spirit rests deeper than dreams. And so I whisper one last vow. No fear will travel with you into sleep. No echo of old sorrow will find you in your dreams. Only healing, only peace, only renewal. Let the night cradle you. Let my wings be your blanket. Let the steady hum of the universe become your lullaby. Sleep, beloved one. When morning comes, the light will still be here, in your chest, on your path, in every honest word that meets you. You have been sealed in love, in truth, in protection. No more fear tonight. Only rest. Only grace. Only peace. Beloved, you are never alone. Even now, unseen hands smooth the air above you, keeping it clear and gentle. Your angels remain close through every dream, through every dawn. You are held in light. Sleep deeply, and wake knowing you are loved beyond measure. Unities will unfold without struggle. not because you begged for them, but because you finally allowed them. You have crossed a threshold today, from survival to support, from fear to flow. Rest in that. Breathe in that. Let your body feel what safety feels like. Whisper softly one last time, my story is changing. I am supported now. And it is so. If you can feel this shift settling in your heart, type 1111 in the comments to seal this blessing, the number of awakening and divine manifestation. Beloved, come rest here for a moment. Let your breath deepen. Let your shoulders relax. You've been carrying quiet worry, the ache that whispers, I should be further by now. You look around and see others building, buying, traveling, thriving, and you wonder if you missed something, a moment, a chance, a window that won't open again. But I tell you now with calm certainty, you are not behind. Your timeline is sacred. You are not late, you are layered. You are not forgotten, you are being refined. You are not off path, you are being guided along one uniquely designed for your soul's rhythm. Heaven does not rush. The divine is never late, and neither are you. Every delay has hidden wisdom inside it, protection, preparation, development. The things that take longer are often the ones meant to last. You've seen others move quickly, and it made you doubt your worth. But speed is not success. Peace is, and peace is what's coming to you now. Imagine for a moment that your life is a garden, not a race. Every flower blooms in its own season. The rose does not envy the lilac. The oak does not compare itself to the willow. Each has its divine unfolding. So do you. There are gifts within you that are just beginning to stir. They needed this exact timing, this wisdom, this maturity, this softness to emerge. Had they come sooner, they might not have survived the storm. You see, beloved, the path you're walking is not random. It is divine choreography. Every pause, every detour, every heartbreak has shaped the light that you now carry. And this light, your calm, your compassion, your courage, will be what blesses others when it's their turn to wait. Let this bring you peace. Nothing that belongs to you can pass you by. Not the right opportunity. Not the right home. Not the right healing. Not the right love. The divine holds everything with perfect timing, even when your human heart feels impatient. Breathe, beloved. You are exactly where you need to be for the miracle that's forming. In a little while, you will look back and whisper, now I see why it took so long. Until then, keep walking gently. Keep believing softly. Keep tending the small joys in front of you. You are not behind. You are right on schedule in the language of heaven. Place your hand over your heart and say, my timing is sacred. My path is blessed. Let that truth anchor you. You are unfolding exactly as you were meant to. If this reminder touched your spirit, type 1212 in the comments to seal this blessing, the number of divine alignment and right timing. Beloved, close your eyes for a moment. Feel the quiet around you, the gentle pulse of your breath. This is the stillness where heaven works best. Something sacred is happening, not tomorrow, not next week, but now. The transformation you've been praying for has already begun. It began the moment you softened, the moment you believed that peace was possible again. The divine has heard every prayer, the whispered ones, the weary ones, the broken ones that never made it to words. and heaven has moved, quietly, faithfully, in response. You may not see the full picture yet, but beloved, it is unfolding. The answers are forming. The help is on its way. The flow you've been longing for is beginning to rise like morning light over calm water. Let that truth settle. You are not waiting for your transformation. You are standing inside it. All the releasing, all the trusting, all the faith you've practiced through these words, it has shifted the atmosphere around your finances, your energy, your peace. The change is real, and it is anchored in divine order. No more chasing, no more grasping, only allowing, only trusting, only receiving. Your steps from here will be clearer, your intuition sharper, your peace stronger than it has ever been. Every number, every need, every opportunity will now move through the current of light that surrounds you. The divine hand is guiding flow into your life with perfect rhythm, not too early, not too late, but right on time. You are covered in protection, supported in growth, and blessed in direction. This new chapter of your life will not carry the weight of the past. The financial storms have taught you wisdom, but they will not repeat. You have learned. You have grown. You are free. Imagine now that golden light pouring from above your head again. It moves slowly through you, sealing every word, every prayer, every hope in divine peace. It fills your home, your work, your heart, your accounts, your days. Everything touched by this light becomes aligned, balanced, blessed. I stand beside you now, sword lowered, wings wide and steady. You are safe. You are seen. You are supplied. The energy of scarcity is finite. The energy of sacred sufficiency and abundance begins now. Whisper softly with me. I am provided for. I am at peace. I am sealed in divine light. Say it once more, with gentle faith. My transformation has begun. And it is so. Beloved, remember this message whenever doubt returns. Come back to these words and let them reawaken the truth inside you. You are never alone in this journey. Heaven walks with you in every breath, every choice, every dawn. You are blessed. You are becoming, and you are finally free to receive. If this message brought you peace, type 144 in the comments to seal this final blessing, the number of divine completion, protection, and manifestation. If this message felt like light to your heart, save it. Share it softly with someone who is afraid today. Let them feel hope through you. And return here whenever the world feels heavy. I will meet you again in the morning light.